Hello.
Hello. All right. Hello, everyone. Cass, Joe, and Dave here. Thank you guys for those that are tuning in. For those that are watching this at a later time, we thank you for keeping up with what's going on with the company. So, just wanted to first introduce myself. My name is Cass. There's Joe, who's one of the founders. Me and Joe, one of the founders, and then of course you have Dave, director of operations. And we are really glad to be here on today. It is June 15th. And so I just wanted to start out with a couple things. So we'll be taking some questions at the end. First, we'll go through some information, and then we'll take your questions at the end. There's a comment section. You can go ahead and put your questions in now. If it's relevant to what we're talking about in that moment, we may answer it. Otherwise, we'll wait till the end to answer other questions. First things first, Prime is coming up. Joe will give more details about it, but I just want to let you guys know we're doing something a little bit different for Prime this year. We're going to be doing some giveaways. Hello. We're going to be doing some giveaways. So we're talking about some really nice giveaways. If you do not call out during Prime, if you work every time that you're scheduled and you don't call out, some of the giveaways we've done in the past, we haven't picked out of everything yet, but we've done like things like AirPods in the past, TVs, computers. I don't know what all we're going to do this year, but we're definitely going to be doing some electronics. So if you want some really cool prizes, and we're going to be buying a lot of them, and we're going to be raffling those off after Prime on July 27th. Is a day that we'll be doing that. That's a Wednesday. We'll be doing it just like this on a town hall kind of forum. We'll be giving away prizes for those who did not call out during Prime. We'll be doing some raffling of gifts. Also, we are hiring right now. We need a lot more people as we are gearing up for Prime. So if you know anyone that wants to work for Port Royal, we ask you to reach out. You can send a message. You can send a message to me, Cass and Sling, or Cassandra and Sling, or Dave, or really any of us, Joe, and we'll just pass that on to our hiring team. And what will happen is if they stay on 90 days, you get $100. So we had someone in the past, they got a good like $500-600 just from referring people. That's all. You just tell them, hey, reach out to Port Royal, or I'll give them your number, and if you work with them after 90 days, you get $100. So that's a nice referral fee. Also, if you have any questions about your payroll on the subject of money, you can always at payroll. Just one thing to note, our payroll person has another job. So if you do not get a response back immediately, you will get a response before payroll comes. So you will answer every single question before payroll time, but make sure you are approving your time cards. This makes everybody's life easier when you do that. Also, assembly points. If you have not gotten on Join Assembly, I encourage you to get on Join Assembly. You can get points, you can give points, and they can go towards things like, I think we have hotel stays, raffle tickets. I mean, not raffle tickets. I think Ravens tickets, uniform things, all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna pass it on to Joe.
All right. So, welcome everybody. Good night. Appreciate you guys being on, and we'll make sure we respect your time. So, regarding Prime, if you've been here, you know Amazon two biggest money making times of the year is Prime. That's the summertime. That's like a Black Friday for Amazon exclusively. So, just picture, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, seasonal. It's going to be a lot of people ordering on Amazon. It's going to be a lot of gifts, or, people use it as gifts, but a lot of discounts. So everybody's going to be ordering off of Amazon. Amazon has over 200 million subscribers. And this is strictly a discounted season for those people that subscribe to Amazon, which mostly everybody does. So it's busy season, package counts are high. So because it's a busy season for Amazon, it's a busy season for us. So during that time, overtime is allowed. You can work overtime. Even right now, to a certain extent, if we need people, then you reach out to Bree, Sling Bree. But Prime dates are July 9th. So make a note of this, July 9th. And also July, it's really for that week, July 9th, but it goes to July 16th as well. Just the week of July 9th and the week of July 16th. So during July 9th, you can work 5 or 6 days during that week. So that's a good time where you can make some money. So that's key. Here's a tip. You want to stay organized at all times. Your goal should be able to do about 20 to 25 stops an hour. If you're doing less than 20, you want to get with trainer, get with someone in the green vest. I'm sorry, it's the black and green striped vest. Any of the leaders, they can show you how to stay organized. This job's a science, so you just got to figure that out. But if you want to have a benchmark, a number to aim for, you want to be able to do 20 to 25 stops an hour. And we're hiring for Step Van. I mentioned that. We did, it depends, right? Like if there's some people that started it and then they didn't finish the process. So we pulled them out the process because we need people that are serious, not somebody we got to chase down, right? You make more money too. So step up drivers, you make more, make about $19.25 an hour. We also implemented something new right now. So anybody, because we need step up vans, anybody moving forward, starting today, starting tomorrow, really. If anyone that's in a step up van, and I don't know if this is going to start right away. Maybe Cass, you can clarify, jump on. But with step up van, we're not requiring you to rescue no more if you do step up. So let me say that again. Everybody's required to rescue, meaning you get paid the whole, to get paid the whole 10 hours, you gotta call a leave phone when you're done. If not, the clock stops, you get worked hours like any other job. But what we're doing for step up, strictly step up. If you drive step up, you just do your route and go home. That's what it is. And you get paid for the whole time. Why we're doing that for step up? Because number one, they're going to have more packages. They're going to be downtown and we need people for step up. Very simple. So what about everybody else? Everybody else just become a step up driver if you don't want to help. That's what it is. It's more responsibilities, more routes. You're going to be downtown. But the perk is you make more money and you do your route, you go home. Again, Cass can clarify. I don't know if this starts. All right, man. I don't know if this starts July 9th or so. Like I said, Cass can clarify. But if anything, like I said, step up vans, you don't have to rescue no more. Just do your route, go home.
It just makes sense to do with the payroll period, right? Next payroll. Start the payroll period.
Right. So we're in a payroll period. So payroll period. Maybe when Dave comes on, he can see the dates for when the next payroll is. And then Dave, you could just say the dates, or Cass if you know the dates. But so that's it. So to clarify, step up. We need step up people. Number one, you have more routes. Number two, you will be downtown. Number three, you can go home. Do your route, go home, and you get paid for the whole 10 hours. So again, any questions, reach out to us, reach out to Dave, reach out to leadership. And again, let me be clear. These vehicles have cameras in them. Amazon's a data company. You don't want to have no non-employee in the vehicle. So you want to stay on your route. So once you get those packages in your vehicle and you leave Amazon's tracking you. The phone, once you log on, we can see everything. You're logged onto Amazon's system, they can see everything. So don't think anything else. Don't lie to yourself. So don't set yourself up to get fired and stuff like that. Here's the way you get fired: smoking weed in a vehicle, you get fired. Nobody should be smoking cigarettes, black amount in the vehicle. Step out the vehicle and do that. But you smoke weed in the vehicle, you're done. That's what it is. We can't fight for you. Whether it's legal or not, no smoking in the vehicle, especially weed. You can't smoke weed in the vehicle. Doesn't matter. Not in the vehicle. And you shouldn't be high on the job anyway. So you can't pick up friends, can't pick up girlfriends, can't pick up nobody, put them in a vehicle. Then if only employees supposed to be in the vehicle, you got an employee, you got anybody else in the vehicle, you go pick up your friend and you joyride and you think we're not going to find out, then we will you'll be gone. That's what it'll be. We're not going to ask any questions because the camera caught you already and you're done. The reason why I'm saying that because that already happened. So it happens. We done seen everything. There's nothing we have not seen. So just want to be clear on that. But again, I don't know. One second. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. So let me get you some dates on the payroll, right? So this is the first. You got it? Okay.
Yeah, so it would be starting June 24th. June 23rd ends this current pay period. So starting June 24th would be our new pay period.
Okay, cool. So yep. So I'm gonna pass it off to Dave, but just to be clear, yep, starting June 24th, new pay period. Right there, Dave said it, June 24th. Step up, moving forward until anything is announced otherwise. Do your route, you get paid more. You may be downtown, you have more packages, but you get paid, you go home. That's what it is. So again, we need people for step up. Reach out to Dave right now. Go through the process. If you do it, follow through, commit, follow through. Don't say something. We have to chase you down. We have to chase you down. We're going to remove you off the list. And also CDV training. Let me mention that. Everybody has to go through CDV training. That is a requirement to work here at Port Royal. If you don't want to do it, we're going to take you off the schedule. Everybody has to do it. It's not no more money. It's just a requirement. We did that for DBA2. We're doing that for DMD5. So everybody's going through the process. It's real quick. You'll get paid, whatever, 3-4 hours, you in a class, but everybody has to do it. So you do it, perfect. Then you're not limited to what you can drive. It's not a DOT, but everybody has to get CDV qualified, which is real quick. It's just another vehicle. Look like them shuttle van vehicles. All right, cool. So Dave, you got it. Thanks.
All right, cool. Thanks, Joe. All right. So first things first, we are we have a cart now that we'll have cleaning supplies on. So when you get finished your route, or in the morning you have time, everyone can wipe their vehicles down. We're getting the outside cleaned of all the vehicles in a couple of weeks, but we want to make sure we've seen the feedback. People are asking for like wipes and things of that nature. So we will have that available. It'll be a black cart that we can push out to you guys during huddle. Next things we'll talk about with the vans. We have to make sure we're putting the right fuel in the correct vans. So the only van that takes diesel are the Mercedes-Benz. That's it. All other vans take regular gas. If you are unsure, please reach out to the lead. You guys fleet, you guys myself. I would not, this is just me being honest, I would not ask fellow coworkers in a situation where someone told someone something incorrectly. So if you really want to make sure 100%, call the lead phone or the fleet phone, and they will give you the correct answer on fuel. Downtown routes, we've talked about this, previously, but just reiterating, yes, they are rough. Yes, a lot of packages. We understand. Unfortunately, they're not going anywhere. It's just a part of, where we're located as far as DMD5. Downtown routes is just a part of that. So we are doing, the rotation. Step van drivers excluded. You guys, unfortunately see downtown more often than anybody else. But everyone else that drives regular vans, it is a rotation. So you may see it once. Some people I know have never seen it. My advice, if you ever do have a downtown route, 100% be organized. Make sure you're following the customer's notes. That's probably the easiest way to get through the route as quickly as possible. And then just pace yourself, right? Most downtown routes have no more than 80 stops, but they have like 350 to 390 packages. So it is a lot of packages. So just make sure pacing yourself, and you're just being mindful of your time. Next thing, if you have any issues when you're on your route, you have to call the lead phone. That is the only, a lot of times people will get frustrated and they'll shut down and they'll sit somewhere, they'll get upset. The best thing to do is call the lead phone and to let the lead be able to help you. Most times our lead is at the Amazon warehouse. So if there's an issue that the lead can't, fix, then they can even tap Amazon to get them involved to help give you a solution to whatever's going on, whatever issue or barrier that you're facing. So best point of contact if something's going on your route and you have an issue, please call the lead phone. Next thing, pre-trip, post-trip. It's very important. we have to correctly do a pre-trip and a post-trip, through the Flex app when it prompts you to do so. It should take 90 seconds. Literally, I'm not even exaggerating. Some of our team, we're getting it done in 5 to 9 seconds. So we have to make sure, you're number one doing an actual inspection. So please make sure you're walking around the van, checking it thoroughly. Make sure the key things you want to look for is your wiper blades. Make sure that they're not, falling off of the blade itself. And then your tires. Lights, if you can turn all the lights on, best thing to do is turn the hazard lights on and just walk around. Make sure the headlights are on as well. But that takes a couple seconds. Turn them on, turn the headlights on, do the walk around, make sure all your lights work. Tires, of course, very simple. If it's not, very simple. If it's not bald, which is just flat, then you should be pretty okay. If you are unsure, if it looks like, this may be bald, I'm not sure, just ask someone to come take a look. Or ask Fleet to come and take a look, and they can better assess it. So next thing, we're going to kind of shift into quality. So we have a system, it's called Hera. Some people have already started getting text messages from it. It will text you directly. It's an automated system. We upload the scorecard to it, and then it shoots out the data to you. We will start using it a lot more heavily than we have been. So just be on the lookout for that. If for some reason you're not getting text messages, but someone else, maybe emergency contacts, getting text messages, please let me know so we can get that updated. I did send a message out a little while ago, so I did update all the numbers for whoever has reached out and answered that question that I sent out. But now I'm saying it here again. If you are not getting the messages, but whoever your emergency contact is, please let me know so I can update the number. So with the scorecard, the goal is to get back to fantastic plus. And the two things that factor into our scorecard, of course, safety, so that's, Netrodyne, speeding, et cetera, et cetera. But the second thing is the quality of delivery. So this is your photos on delivery. This is your customer feedback, customer escalations, DPMO, DNR, all that good stuff. So just be on the lookout, for some more in-depth training on this. We will be hosting a what is it called? It's a training. Basically, we'll have you come in. So for violations or scorecard customer feedback specifically, we will have a training to get everyone kind of on the same page with this. This 100% is it's easy to fix if everyone just follows what the customer is asking. Of course, not putting your safety in jeopardy. But the biggest piece of it is just if you follow customer notes, if you're unsure, again, call the lead, reach out for that support, reach out for that help. And the last thing, just in general, kind of back to vehicle cleanliness, we're having a lot of urine bottles in these vans. We have to, we're all adults here, right? So everyone should be cleaning up after themselves. I know for me personally, I would not want to get into a van with a urine bottle above my head, right? So if you are that individual or individuals that are leaving urine bottles in the vans, number one, please clean them after yourself. We're all adults. There's trash cans right there where the vans are parked right in front. I don't know how else to say it, but we gotta tighten up on this because it's not okay. These vans are shared. No one owns these vans. Again, it's a shared. Well, the company owns them, of course, but no one person owns these vans. So please make sure you're cleaning them after yourselves. When you get out the van, take all your trash with you. Even if you need to stop next to the trash can and dump it all out, whatever you need to do, please do so, and not just leave it in the van because it is not okay. That is pretty much everything I have on my list as well. So I will bring back Joe and Cass on the screen. And Cass,
I had a couple more things.
Yeah.
Sorry. We are going to be having an event for the team. We're going to be having a Top Golf outing. We have food, drinks, and Top Golf in Baltimore. We're going to shoot for the first or second week in August. We wanted to do it this month, but with Prime on our heels, we just could not make it happen. Also, 401k. We do have 401k available. If you have not signed up and you're interested, please hit me up. Again, Cassandra in Sling. And what did I forget? Oh, Employee of the Month. We have 2 Employees of the Month that we just announced. They were a little bit late, but they're still very important and appreciated. The first one was Shy. Shy was the March Employee of the Month. And so we do this the month prior. So in June, we'd be looking for May's, and May's, we'd be looking for April, and so on. So Shy was in March, and he said, opportunities don't just come, you make them. That was a quote that he posted. And Sean, I see Sean is on tonight. What's up, Sean? Sean was our April Employee of the Month. Sean, is it Fonseca? Sean, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Is that right?
Yeah, it's close.
Okay. So there is no such thing as easy money, but if you put in a little hard work, and you see that it pays off. So I thought I like that one a lot. I like both of those quotes. So yeah, we're just looking forward to celebrate you guys in August. We're looking forward to celebrating you guys during Prime and giving you guys a lot of giveaways. We enjoy you guys being happy and having a good time at work. And yeah, again, sign up to be a step van driver today. That's all I got.
Cool.
So any questions, you can put them in the comment section if you have any questions. We'll give you guys a couple minutes.
I did see a couple of messages about. I've got a couple messages about people wanting to do step vans. So,
that's great. Yeah.
So that is a good thing.
I see Snapgrass. Oh, is that Samar?
That's Samar.
Hey, Samar. I see Leon. I see Madison, and I see Sean. So even if you're on, you don't have any questions you want to say, just give a shout out. That's cool too. All right, we'll give you
Joe. Quick question, or Cass. Is there a? This is a question that came in. Is there a to become step van, or can you become step van right now? If you started, a week ago, can you get your step van, or is there a time frame?
I would say if you have increased violations, I would not think that you're going to be a step van driver because it's more difficult to drive than a van. But I believe we're bringing people on with DOTs. If you're a good driver, you show up to work, you don't have violations, I think we would consider you. You don't call out because it's really hard to replace a step van driver. You cannot call out if you're a step van driver. It's last minute stuff because we have to assign those based on a special license, so you just can't be a call out. Joe, did you want to add anything to that?
No, I think you said everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure some people have experienced having to do a step van route in a regular van, and most people are very upset when that happens because it is a lot of packages. So to Cass's point, if you are going to be a step van driver, please think of your team before you call out because it is rough to put all of that in a regular van.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, cool. I haven't seen anything else.
All right. So we'll be doing emphasis on quality. So we'll be reaching out about the training around that. We'll be do a post on Vidyard about Hira. So that's all.
All right, cool.
All right.
Well, everyone have a great night. We'll give you some time back tonight. This is recorded as well. So if you missed anything, if you joined late, you can go back and rewatch. And everyone have a great night.
Cool. Good night.